So they're going to have to close down this French team when they're attacking.
And the referee, Holly Davidson from Scotland, blows a whistle. Very experienced operator who took charge of last year's World Cup final in New Zealand. And away we go. Ireland will certainly need a better start this time around than the one they endured against Wales. And a first chance to clear her lines for Dana O'Brien, just 19 years of age, as the French look to run it back. It's a good tackle put in by Natasha Behan. And a solid first couple of phases from Ireland. Well, that is turnover ball for Ireland. Initially, they just couldn't hold on to it. It's a good tackle put in Cyril Banet. And equally so in Maureen Menage. Good work there for Christy Haney. Helped on by Arbez to Charlotte Escudero. Ireland were quick to the breakdown there, forcing France to infringe. It was the captain, Audrey Forlani, the referee pointed out. So Socha again. This time they can set their maul closer to this Irish line. Third different line-out jumper and winner in Mana Falou. Ireland just halting French progress initially. As long as they can hold their bind, they can make a nuisance of themselves. And there was a good tackle put in on Pauline Bourdon. She's back in at scrum half. Socha with the carry. Here comes Forlani around the corner. So difficult to put down, always gets over that gain line. And taking it at full speed was the number 8, Charlotte Escudero. They're getting out wide now, the French, and suddenly they're only 2 metres shy of the line. Forlani. Ireland just about hold them out. They do have hands in the ruck, but they can't disrupt it enough. Another French attack repelled. Bourdon out wide to Forlani, who goes over for the opening try of the game. The captain leading from the front for her 4th international try. Well, Ireland have managed to stave off the initial opening score for a couple of minutes longer than they did in Cardiff, but ultimately they find themselves behind. Really easy yards. Sent long by Albez. Chasing it down was Caroline Boujard, and she's kicked it on through. Bouchard's going to win this race. Oh, how well she has picked that one up. It's a second French try and a 17th in the test arena for the Montpellier wing. She's been in brilliant form for her club as well this season. Well, they made their own look there, the French, and certainly Caroline Boujard capitalised on it.
Yeah, it was brilliant play from the set piece, from the scrum. That switch play, we seen Marine do that last week. She made great ground, she made more today. She stayed on her feet, she fought through the contact, and that Arbez kick just through.
I thought you said
so good, lucky bounce, but she still fought through, and great footwork from her to actually control that ball, get it into her hands, and make the try line.
Contact.
Yeah, is it direct?
Like direct shoulder to head. Are we seeing a slight dip as she's going in? She is
shy. They lose set from Bordeaux. Well, her race is run just 20 minutes into this game at Musgrave Park, and the French, who have been on top, will now have to see this game out a player down. Pretty clean strike, straight and true. Ireland are up and running, and there's a very different complexion around this game now than there was a couple of minutes ago. Deep inside the Irish 22 now. Albez, Escudero, put down by Grace Moore. Albez again, it's 2 outside, and one is Menage. Good footwork from her, again took her inside the first tackle, which was from Molly Scuffle-McCabe. Off goes Forlani, she's almost in, pops it to her scrum half, Pauline Bourdon, and that is the 3rd French try of the game, who, despite being down to 14 players, show absolutely no sign in slowing down. Back to O'Brien, oh, blocked down by Bourdon, and it bounces beautifully for her. Oh, it's a horrible moment for Dana O'Brien, And a wonderful one for Bourdon, who gets her second try. And with just 32 minutes played, France already have the bonus point in the bank.
Yeah, and that was just sustained pressure from that French team. We've seen the captain Ferlani coming straight through the maul, able to get her hands on the ball, which made Niamh Jones have to go out on her own. With just too much time on the ball. She's a great boot, but Bourdon, knowing where the ball is going, just chasing up. And that's a superb try from her, showing her experience, being able to regather that, control it and get over. And here's a key moment now where Dan O'Brien needs to dust that off, refocus, focus on the next job, not think about it too much.
Well, she has been busy around the fringes. She's been tidy with the set piece as well. And oh, that's really good work from Gabrielle Vernier, and off it goes to the scrum half, who turned down the chance to score a hat-trick of tries. Unselfish play for Bourdon, and Gabrielle Vernier goes over for her 7th international try.
Able to control them all, and it's the attack of Bourdon off the shoulder of Vernier. We've seen Vernier hit those direct lines. She goes from out to in, gets the line break, and Bourdon, as every good 9 is, on her inside shoulder for that support play.
And I'm sure Holly Davidson will have wished she didn't quite get as involved as she did there, but France won't mind. It's been a hugely impressive first half from them. 5 tries, albeit a player down from midway inside that first half. How impressive they have been. Half-time here in Cork, it is Ireland 3, France 27. Sosha to her captain, Forlani.
Maul.
French ball not going anywhere just yet, but now they start inching their way forward. And Ireland are in trouble here. France almost over that line. Down comes the ball, dragged down by Ireland, but it won't matter. The try's been scored by Agatha Sosha. Ireland have had so much of the ball in this second half, but France make their way into the 22 for the first time, and they leave with a score. Well, Pauline Bourdon withdrawn. 2 tries, a try assist, and some excellent play in and around the fringes as well from the scrum half. She's replaced by Alex Chambon of Grenoble. And there's Forlani dictating things, directing affairs for this French maul. Sosha looking for her second try of this second half. It's almost like watching an action replay of the previous try. Forlani's braced, looking to get her second try. She pops to her right instead. Ireland just about surviving here. There for Chambon. Out wide, bounced into the hands of the waiting Cyril Banet. Yet another international try for her 19th, and what a record she has in this championship. That's 11 tries in 14 appearances in the Six Nations. Try number 7.
Yeah, disappointing for Ireland not being able to manage that, but really good maul for France. Remember, this French team have had 14 players for a lot of this game, and just really good composure. It was a wide pass, it wasn't clean, but knew the space was there, and she caught it on the bounce, and, you know, really good control of the ball.
You fight with touch there?
Marie Dupuis has come in at centre for France, replacing Marine Ménager. They're taking off some of their most experienced players now, France, knowing this game is long since done. Here's Tremillier. France had numbers out wide. Tremillier just couldn't get the pass away. Taken on now by Picoult. Escudero, back it goes to Vernier, who goes around the corner and sneaks in on the short side. Gabrielle Vernier gets her second try of the game.
Tackle was made.
And it's try number 8 for France. Well, France closing in on the 50-point mark for the second visit to Ireland running. They put 56 on them in Donnybrook 2 years ago. And they've gone through the 40-point barrier for the fourth game running against Ireland. They really have outmatched their opponents this afternoon here in Cork.
Crouch! Let's go save!
France with 8 tries in the bank, and they're looking for number 9 here.
Set!
It's there to be played for Chambon. They have an advantage here. They're driving Ireland over their own try line. And is it Escudero who's come out with the ball? Well, the Irish scrum has been much improved this weekend, particularly with France down a player for so much of the opening half in particular, but they couldn't stop Charlotte Escudero from going over for her first try for her country.
Yeah, and they just controlled it. They locked together as an 8, just drove, knew exactly where the line was. That's a really difficult skill, to control the ball at your feet.
O'Brien. And some space maybe for Dalton, and out it goes. And that should just about be that. Another heavy defeat, damaging defeat again for Ireland in consecutive weekends. But really the main story should be France, who have improved in their performance in Parma massively today. They've scored 9 tries. It's a record-winning margin against Ireland in the Six Nations Championship. And they've shown why they really are a force to be reckoned with. England take note, because this French team will feel that they are going to be a major force over the next few weeks until that showdown with England in a few weeks' time. A game dominated by the French almost from the very start of this game, despite playing almost all of the game with just 14 players. A 50-point winning margin, and this is what it means. France go above England and Wales into top spot. England and Wales, of course, playing later this weekend. And a points difference of plus 60, which puts them in a really good position. Well, this is our full-time score from Musgrave Park in Cork. Ireland 3, France 53.